The game is already open, guys. No way.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. De Bruyne making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
We have already started here. And he was quick to react. Salah. Well, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chaplin. Hutchinson. Hurst. He's in plenty of space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. it's Darwin. Nunez! Oh, that's just stunning!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Morsi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's had it!
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive.
Do you like, guys?
I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky.
What do you
in that
think
instance.
about the new Lamine Yamal, bro?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Burn. And it's Son Heung-min. Wriggles his way through. He has found a way through. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Cajuste. Gently done. De Bruyne proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Son Heung-min gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
Do you like, my guys?
Chaplin. Oh, good spread. Could try cutting inside here. White is there, and he can get that clear. Great! Really well taken goal. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Rowdy. Son Heung-min. Great ball if he can get there. Now, and De Bruyne!
De Bruyne?
Oh, that was nice, but
How can you
not
miss that,
quite
bro?
the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Davis. Broadhead. 30 minutes gone. And it's De Bruyne.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hurst. Broadhead. Stood up well to him there. Petit. And here's Son Heung-min. Hits one! And it's there! 200! It's the goal they all came to see.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. That pass has been well intercepted. He could be in here. That has ended up in no man's land. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
Offside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's only too happy to take that back. And here's Mohamed Salah.
That was lovely, that.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Big header!
Big header.
He will be livid with himself. Twansebe. Hutchinson. He's shifting through the gears here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Petit. And it's Son Heung-min. Now, what about a counter-attack? De Bruyne. Chaplin. Hurst. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Manchester United are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Cleared away. Petit. Now De Bruyne. Hutchinson. Hurst. Chaplin. Hutchinson. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's found support out wide. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's a key interception. Hurst. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
He's in plenty of space here. He's in space and looking for options. Real chance here! Manchester United 3 up and in almost complete control. Hurst. And they win it back again. And it's De Bruyne. Mohamed Salah. Darwin. He's had a shot! And how did he not make it for...
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Substitution.
Manchester United have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. Salah. Rowdy, who's set up one goal so far, has a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Cajuste. Davis. Broadhead. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. De Bruyne carries the ball down the right. Danger averted for now. And it's De Bruyne. Here comes the cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Okay, so we will finish this match and we will see what came like.
Davis. Shifted upfield.
Let's go, my guys.
Ball has bounced loose now. De Bruyne! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Davis. Clark. De Bruyne. And here's Mohamed Salah. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. 75 minutes played.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Ipswich got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Davis. Morsi. Now Kajuste. Hutchinson.
That's going in strongly.
Adams producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Morsi. Hutchinson. And he skips past his man. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Petit gets a foot in here. That has not gone well. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution... Decent hit! Oh, good-looking ball. De Bruyne. Done delicately. Neatly clipped into space. And it's hoisted clear. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. No, he's just misjudged that one. Corner. So, third corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can clear their lines.
It's
Referee
over.
looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Let's go, let's go.
Manchester United can reflect on a job really well done.
Bismillah. Let's go. Al-Karaj. Can we get Lamine Yamal for free, bro? Oh my god, bro. Rodrigo Gomez. What?
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices
Bismillah.
are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Mbappe. No way through. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to
Crazy.
retrieve it.
That's
Oh, he did the
Abiati.
hard part right,
Christian
but not the
Abiati.
finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. He's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Adams cuts it out.
Jude Bubblegum.
And it's Beckham. Played out to the right. And he's there to clear it. And he's had a hit. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Abiati can claim that. Nuno Mendes. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defence.
Great chance! Mbappe. Bellingham proves too strong. And he was quick to react. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Nuno Mendes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rowdy. And it's Owen. Now it's Bellingham. A real chance if he can get through.
No
There's
way,
some big
bro.
running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vinicius Junior. He's got tall.
Oh, crazy. Nice.
That's what
Let's
you
go.
call inspired goalkeeping.
Owen is offering a right smile there.
That pass isn't the best. Quality ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nuno Mendes. And here's Yamal. He's going for goal.
Oh,
Oh,
ain't
denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to get it clear. Nuno Mendes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Bellingham. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid have their second corner now. Beckham attempts a clearance. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
Manchester United really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Conte.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Ball is over the line. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Cleared without hesitation. Otto made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Ball played right into his path. Showing good feet. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Mbappe. Rowdy. And the pass is intercepted. And it's half-time here. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair at the break. The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Yellow.
Quality
Yes,
deserved
good.
them when they really needed it.
he is going into that little black book. The most accurate pass. And they've got rid. And he cuts out the supply. Rowdy. Bellingham. Here's Ricky Puig. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, no joy this time. Ricky Puig. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Nicely aimed pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Owen. Played out to the left flank. Owen. Ricky Puig. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That had too much on it.
GG. Ah, bro, I don't understand. Bro, I didn't understand your language, bro. Can you speak in English? Alvaro MB, brother. Did you ask something about Lamine Yamal's celebration, bro? Yes, okay. Yeah, he has a. It's the same. Yeah, bro. The same celebration.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yes.
Kante is there, and he can pick it up. Otto. That's cause for mild irritation.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Shot could be on. Otto. And here's Mohamed Salah.
How? Oh my God! How, man?
He scored!
I was thinking about this.
At last!
Damn, bro. Lol. They're what they're doing?
Yeah, look,
Amazing
let me tell you
celebration.
that when you're receiving a ball from behind, when you're
No,
on the move
bro,
like
no.
that, it's very tricky to
Damn.
negotiate. But technically, I think he got that right, and the finish was beautifully composed.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Serginho. That pass has been well intercepted. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks.
Can he put it away? He's done very
I
well
thought
to
it
get
would
to
be
that.
like Bellingham.
Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score.
No.
there.
Why it should
So,
it
third
would,
corner of
like
the
why
game.
it would be like Bellingham?
And it's been taken, and it's been given away. And it's ended up in no man's land.
Oh, because of the poster?
Owen.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
White tries making a foray down the right.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And here's Neymar. Maradona. Neymar.
Neymar.
Musiala. And it's Maradona. It's a good run down the right. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given?
Penalty.
And that is a huge
It would be
moment in the
better
context of
for
the game.
it to
Look,
match.
Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
So this to pull level.
Oh my God!
Formality, we're level.
How was that, bro? How was the penalty?
And that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Well, both
Apiyati.
sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Tries to dink it in. He's going to be disappointed with that. They'll have one final crack at it. Rodri. Oh, he's in! Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run. Turns and goes back.
Bro, I honestly, bro, I will sell this Neymar, bro. This Neymar. Him. Oh, I need to score a goal, so who is he?
White.
Well, they shouldn't be done.
Damn.
The referee brings it to a close.
GG's.
Much more than a good watch, actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective, it lacks winner.
See, bro, my stats. Lol. Isn't it funny, bro? I have lost 3 matches in a row, bro. 3 matches in a row. Oh, good player. Damn. Why this is stadium, bro? Alvaro MB, bro, where are you from? Are you here still?
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. That could spell
What
trouble.
the heck?
He's found a way through.
Give me the
That
ball.
defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nuno Mendes. Will play through for the wide man. Konate can get it clear. Can he put it away? And that's going to be a worry or two.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Owen. That looks a good ball through. And the flag has... Now the finish!
GG's. GG's.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is
Bro.
1-0.
Well, he's certainly
Why my
happy with
players are
that
doing
after what's
my
been said in the build-up, you know.
shit, bro?
White.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Yamal! Yeah, that does look a foul.
Thought-
Referee's given a free kick. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ricky Puig. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rodri. Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Musiala attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball if he can get there. And he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. Rodri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Approaching the half-hour mark. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
No foul?
And here's Musiala. Rodri. Adams. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, smashing header!
Oh.
Unspoiled kindly here.
Abiyati.
That is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, perfectly measured that. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No, that's been intercepted. White. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. Ricky Puig. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. White. White, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, that's a real chance! And that is expertly dealt with. Yamal. White is one of the key in... And we hit half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the... And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gravenberg unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Adams gets over and intercepts. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time.
Why Lamine
Just
Yamal
trying
is
to
going
get the
there,
runners
bro?
away as quickly as possible.
Back into the middle. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Haaland! Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Yamal has got himself a free kick. Adams gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Again, there's no way through. Rowdy. And he's intervened well there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's a sharp pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ricky Puig. Now that's well seen too. Palmer. Decent progress down the left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Aim forwards. Now it's Torres. Van der Vaart. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Palmer. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Adams has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
And here's Yamal. Rowdy makes the interception. Played out towards the right wing. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Played back in. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He tries a shot! And they're back on the ball again. Madrid clearly now in lead preservation mode. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Owen. Yamal!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gravenberg. That's at the end. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Yamal.
If you are new, bro, do like and subscribe, bro. Oh, nice. Save Palestine. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, wow. Look at his team, bro. Look at his team. GG.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Owen! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
There's a quick free kick, and here's Messi. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Vinicius Junior. Front-footed pressing going on here. Iniesta. And here's Messi. Speculative strike.
What?
He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
David Villa. Vinicius Junior. White was in no mood for any of that. That has been cut short. Jorginho is always looking to break lines. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Always onto this, and now the breakaway. He might be in here, and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. No way he was going to let him past. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar ploughing through the middle. Griezmann with the clearance. Gets a good foot in there. Iniesta in acres of space out wide. And here's Griezmann. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Barcelona are in front! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
What? He scored and he left. How, man? Why? Really? That's great, that's great. Free win. Thank you, brother. Do like and subscribe, man. Kerala Blasters. Bro, look. He's playing. What the heck is doing? Like,
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. There's the whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
David Villa. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Hernandez. Long ball by the goalkeeper. White. Maradona. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is a little undercooked. Neymar. And it's Del Piero. And the pass is intercepted. White. Here's Ricky Puig. Quarter of an hour played. Maradona. And here's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Del Piero. Looking for the runner. And he's cut it out. No goals as yet. Maradona. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Neymar. It's Neymar! Well, they've got it again. Maradona! In he goes again. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
After 26 minutes is...
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. He's gone forward. And it's Messi. Neymar. Can he get away here? He is starved of space and time. And it's Maradona. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Messi. Neymar. Neither of them. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
White. He's having a go. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Now, there's no getting past him. David Villa! And another try! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again in double quick time. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Ah, he's given it away. Just the keeper to beat. Great hit. And yes, it's there. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's Neymar. Petit. Del Piero. And it's Conte. And here's Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Madrid dishing out what is... It's Maradona! Neymar. Petit. Cafu. Nuno Mendes. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's delightful. Shot could be on. Petit. No way through there. Now it's Torres. Del Piero. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rowdy. Over to the left.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Lovely feet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fernando Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
David Villa! It's a goal! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
1,898.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nuno Mendes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Costa Curta. White. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Torres, and it's Del Piero. Rodri. Maradona. Neymar on two now and looking for three. Maradona.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Picked out and a shot! Oh, taken with style! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
He's had it taken off him. Petit. And it's Del Piero. Neymar. Del Piero! Cafu gets across to intercept that. And then, oh, they could be caught out here. And he's got the beating of his man. David Villa. Oh, shooting chance! And he's missed it. Hernandez. Neymar demonstrating his defensive quality there. Hernandez. Neymar carries the ball down the right. Always onto this. It's Maradona! No, that's just wide. Neymar. That's good vision.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rudiger. Cafu. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Volunteers for each block, please
Neymar
report to
collecting
soccer
the match
immediately.
ball, and it is... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. João Neves. A searching ball that into space.
Robert Pires is another outstanding attacking midfield talent, one of the finest of his generation.
Yeah, and pretty prolific for a wide player, actually. Gets his fair share of goals.
Yeah, he has a poetry in motion grace about his game and can truly conjure up some magical footwork.
Adams cuts it out. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, super find. Beckham. And he's there to retrieve it. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Japan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now, what about a counter-attack?
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
David Villa. Nicely worked. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Owen. That's a sharp pass. Ribéry. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Thinks one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yamal stood his ground strongly. Goal! So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Yamal. Interesting ball. That is ended up in no man's land. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Passing nice and neat. Beckham. Nuno Mendes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar. David Villa! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pires clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Ball's played through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He won't be happy with that one. Ricky Puig. Yamal. White. Oh, that's fabulous. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No way through there. Yamal. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Owen. Perez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ricky Puig. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Yamal. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back underway. Madrid carrying a 1-goal lead. Perez, and he was quick to react. Now it's Torres. Now it's Owen. Costa Curta gets it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Owen. Gently done. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to get it away.
Substitution for Japan. Number 9, Fernando Torres.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Neymar. It's Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Abiati herring after the ball here. João Neves. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pass somewhat off target. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Belletti. Perez.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Neymar taking charge of the dead ball. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. And the volley. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Owen. Great chance! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Great work on the overlap. No, he's just misjudged that one. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution for Japan. Number 10, Owen. Number 13.
And it's Neymar. That has been cut short.
Number 11, Dwight York.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Mbappe.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. João Neves. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good alertness. Madrid have a free kick.
Substitution for Japan. Number 8.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Oh, super find. Ricky Puig has a go! And the ball's come loose here. Adams getting this one clear.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Maradona. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And it's Owen. And that could set him on his way. Now, can he find a finish? Gets good distance on it. Van der Vaart. Ricky Puig. Beckham. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And here's Beckham! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
That looks a shooting chance! That's a half-decent try. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. That's a throw. Mbappe. Mbappe tries making a foray down the right. And that's it. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest.
you